हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम बैक टू चैनल। आज हम 100 डेज ऑफ कोडिंग चैलेंज के डे 49 देख रहे हैं। आज हम जानेंगे जावास्क्रिप्ट इटरेबल्स के बारे में। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट। व्हाट इज जावास्क्रिप्ट इटरेबल्स? Iterables are iterable objects like arrays. Iterables can be accessed with simple and efficient code. Iterables can be iterated over with for of loop. We can access iterable with the help of for of loop. Iterables can be accessed with simple and efficient code. By the using just a simple code like for of loop, we can access iterables. It's just like a arrays or any iterables object. The for of loop. The JavaScript for of a statement loops through the elements of an iterable object. By using a for of loop, we can iterate object over the loop, throughout the loop. What is the syntax? Syntax is very simple. First of all, we have to write for keyword, and then in curly braces, in a small bracket, we have to write some variable, and of keyword, and then iterables. And then in curly braces, open curly braces and close curly braces, we can write our code, whatever code we want to execute. Iterating. Iterating is easy to understand. It simply means looping over a sequence of element. Iterating means looping over a sequence, nothing like that. Here are some easy example: iterating over a string and iterating over an array. Let's say the both iterating over a string and iterating over an array. Iterating over a string. You can use a for of loop to iterate over the elements of a string. By using a for of loop, we can iterate over the elements of a string. For example, like here, first of all, we are creating a variable called name, and in that name, we are assigning W3 schools as a string. When we want to iterate over this string, what we can do, we just need to write this code. Like first of all, we have to write for keyword, and in a small bracket we have to write const x, like any variable. It can be it can be var, or it can be const. Here we are using const x of name. Of is a keyword. We have to write of any time, every time, and this name is this our object. Here we are using a string, so we have to write that object. Here we are using name, and this x is variable. We can write x, y, z, whatever we want. And after that we have to write our code block to be executed in this open curly bracket and close curly bracket. Iterating over an array. Suppose we want to iterate over an array, so how can we iterate? Let's see. We can use a for of loop to iterate over the elements of an array. Same, we have to use for of loop to iterate over an elements of an array. In array elements, we want to iterate all the elements. We can just use for of loop to iterate over it. Let's see the example. Const letters. Here we are declaring an array called letters, and in this array we are assigning some values like a, b, or c as a string. Then we have to just write same syntax like for, then after that some variable of keyword and that object. Here we are using letters, means array. Then same, you have to write same code, whatever code you want to execute. Second example we can see, here we are using a string, here we are using variable, so we can iterate over any object like as a string or as a number value. Within array we can iterate anything, or within a string also you can iterate everything. Iterating over a set, you can we can use a for of loop to iterate over the elements of a set. By using for of loop you can iterate over a set also. For that we have to follow same syntax, like first of all we have to declare a set, like here we are by using new keyword we are declaring a set, and by using for of loop we can just declare our, sorry, iterate our set. Note, sets and maps are covered in the next chapter. About sets and map we can cover in next chapter. Iterating over a map, you can use a for of loop to iterate over the elements of a map. By using for of loop we can also able to iterate over the elements of a map. Means in map, by using for of loop you can able to iterate all the elements by using for of. Example is same like that, like first of all we have to create a map by using new map. Here we are creating a map, and then by using same syntax like for variable of whatever our object is, and then we have to write our code in this code block whatever we want to execute. So thank you, that's all for this video. We see next topic in next chapter. Thank you for watching.